Good morning to everybody. Thank God for the opportunity to be here this morning. Ask everybody to pray for us. Today is going to be a good day. And you say, what you talking about? Day always been a good day. God has blessed me this morning, blessed me with the evening. And I'm so thankful that I'm served by God that blesses us from time to time. I ask you to pray for us this morning that we'll be able to say and do the thing that God put up on our heart. I know today is the day that we celebrate Easter. And honey, I know where you are today. I'm going to say something that may hurt some of your feelings, but okay, I don't care. I just want to do what God put on my heart. Today, there'll be people get up and dress up and put the best sunny clothes they got on and go to work today. But the other feet you want to wear, stay at home. Honey, let me tell you something today. They ain't no different than any other Sunday. My prayer is today, and I've been thinking about this all morning. My prayer is today, if you get up this morning and dress up and put your best on and go to work, if you ain't been saved by the grace of God, my prayer is that God convict with a heart and you get unconvicted and you call up on God for salvation. If you've been saved by the grace of God and you get up this morning and put your best on to go to church, so we call it Easter, my prayer is that you see a great need to be there every Sunday. And you see a great need to serve God every day. Not so on Sunday, not so on Easter, but every day that we serve God and give God the honor and glory for everything. I ask you this morning to pray for this family. Honey, I hope and pray that this will be one of the best days. It will. I pray that God going to bless them. Honey, I got a good friend that she going to be baptized this evening. And honey, I thought about what a great day to be baptized on Easter. Honey, she don't never forget this. She don't forget the day that God saved her soul. It ain't been too long ago. She got saved one night. And honey, she going to be baptized today. And also today, her mama's birthday. You talking about a good day. I hope and pray that God bless them. And I know He will. Honey, a blessing know that somebody got saved by the grace of God. Honey, I'm thankful this morning for the opportunity to be here. Thank Kevin, Missionary Baby Sharp, for giving me the opportunity to come this way. And honey, I ask you this morning to pray for us and listen to us. And maybe we'll say something that'll be a hurt to you. Honey, let me tell you something. Jesus hung on the cross and paid the sin debt for you and me. For whosoever that call upon God can be saved today. Honey, I like that whosoever. Honey, that means that everybody that repent and call upon God can be saved. That don't mean that you should say, God, here I am, I want to be saved. And you get saved, you have to repent. You have to believe upon Him. It all will heart this morning for you to be able to be saved. I got some verses here I don't even know where to begin. But if you got your Bible, turn over to the 16th chapter Mark. And honey, let's talk about today, the day that we celebrate. Let's talk about the day that Jesus came out the grave. And I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin at. And I guess I'll begin. I'll begin down here in the 14th verse. It said, He appeared unto the order, and they sat at the meat, and unbarred their unbelief and hard heart, because they believed not, then would have seen Him at He had risen. And He said unto them, Go you and alter the order, and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth is not bad. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believeth. In my name shall they cast out devils, and they shall feed it rude tongue. They shall take up the serpent, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not harm them. They shall lay hand on the sick, and they shall recover. So then, as the Lord hath fruit unto them, He will receive up into heaven, and set on the right hand of God. And they went forth and preached several. The Lord ordered it then and confirmed the order would stand for amen. That reading the mistake that I made for the 14th verse down through the verse of the 14th chapter mark. Let me tell you something today. I hope and pray today that us as God people, we are. If there ever be a time that we need to be serving God it today, not so because us. Let me tell you something this morning. I've been thinking about this, and you say, preacher, you ought not think this way. I'm getting old. My time is almost over. But I'm going to thank God for every time that He blessed me. We need to give God the honor and glory, thank Him for everything that He ever done. And I thought about a blessing. You talking about a blessing, honey. If for me we're going to bless it, it'll be a blessing unto me that He blessed all my brothers and sisters this morning. And honey, that He'll convict the lost and they get saved. Honey, it don't make no difference about me getting a blessing no more. Honey, it's about me and other people getting blessing. Honey, we need to thank more the other people than we do ourselves. We need to love God so much that we ought to serve Him, not that we feel that we obligated to Him, because we ain't obligated to God, because we owe everything to God. Amen. You know, well, you can't be obligated to a man that gave you everything, honey, because He owns everything. You can't do nothing till we pay God. I cannot thank God enough for saving my soul. I can't thank God enough this morning for saving my soul for all His mercy. But honey, I need to want to serve God because I love Him. Because I got a different heart now. It talked about that up there. It said, they said, for them that believe in my name, shall they cast that devil, and they shall feed it rude tongue. Let me tell you something. That ain't talking about feeding the tongue, unknown tongue. That talking about that rude tongue that because God say was so, He clean your heart up, and He put things with man. He was saying the way you talk. He was saying the way that you act. He was saying the way that you think. Let me tell you, I'm thankful that God saved my soul. It wasn't a good thing good come to me, but it also that God saved my soul, and I got the good thing, but I also got to do the right thing. I want to serve God and give Him all the honor and glory. Not that I might be son, but that God get the honor and glory. We are not going to swear this morning and put on our Sunday best to say, look at me. I ain't to swear on me here, and I done this. We are to go this morning to give God the honor and glory and be thankful unto Him that we able to pray to Him and talk to Him. And you say, who can pray to Him? The one that been saved by the grace of God can pray and talk to God, because Jesus sat on the right hand of God, making intercessor for me and you. Let me tell you something this morning. Who else is the lost can pray? They can talk to God on their behalf, but they can't talk to God about nothing else. They need to have salvation first. Let me tell you something today. If you at that walk today, you need to pray and ask God to help you, that you might be saved, that God will show you what you need to do, that you'll turn everything over to Him, that He'll grant you the faith to believe upon Him, that you might be saved. And you know the Bible teaches we saved by grace through faith, and that not ourselves, but the gift of God. I'm thankful this morning that God gave me that gift of salvation, that you ought to be saved this morning. Let me ask you a question this morning, and this is the lost people, this is the saved people. How it between you and God? Think about that. How it between you and God? Are you worshiping God today? Are you serving God because you love Him? Or are you going somewhere today to look at you done something, pretend that you doing something? Hey, I for you sometimes we are a bunch of hypocrites because we ain't serving God the way that we need to. We serve Him because we say, well, people think we need to do this and do that. No, we don't need to do nothing but serve God because we got the love in our heart that God put there. We need to serve serve him in the order that be preached unto him. We need to give him all the honor and glory. We don't need to worry about what people think about us. How come we got so many circuits today that ain't got no passion? We got so many circuits today that got lost people sitting all in the hearts of God, and we ain't worrying about nobody getting saved. How come? Because we ain't serving God, because we still going through the motion. We meet together, we go through the motion. We can't call the pastor that we need because we ain't got enough backbone to get down on our knee and call upon God and ask him, who do we need to call? Because we're afraid that we might call somebody that somebody say something about. We don't care about firing God this morning. We want to make all the men satisfied. We want to preach everybody else. We want everybody else to think good about it. It don't matter different what everybody else think about it. We need to call the man that God wants us to call. It don't make no difference who in. Who do you get hurt in your revival? Well, I get some of that preaching, get that preaching because they my good friend, because we work good together, because they are good people. That ain't the way you call somebody to hurt in revival. You call a hurt in revival because you pray about it and God said call them. Let me tell you something. So because I got a big fancy name, because I got a good job, because I work at you and you work for them, or y'all work for the same company, do the same thing, there ain't no reason to call them to hurt in revival. You need to call the man that God have for you to call. How come we can't have great revival no more? How come we don't see lost people get saved no more? Because we took God at it and we put ourselves at him more. Thinking that we know more than God do. Let me tell you something. We don't know more than God. We don't need to think that way today. We don't need to worry about it. I tell you what, today we need a great revival over this nation. We need to see things happen today. And you say, well, it don't never happen. No, it don't never happen if we don't follow God. If we don't put God first in all things. It don't never happen if you call the man that you want to call and you don't call the one God tell you to call. No, it don't happen if we don't pray and ask God to we can die work. If we ain't willing to get down on our knee and pray to God, if we ain't willing to follow God, we should waste our time. I hate to say that. That disciple you in today. Let me tell you, I rub my home soil. I rub every soil that God got set up. But I for you today, we ain't following God the way that we need to. Maybe some of it are, but most of it ain't. Do I follow God all the time? No, I don't. If I do, people talk about me. I don't care, so keep on talking. I ain't got to satisfy man this morning. But I hope and pray that so ever look like I can satisfy God. Let me tell you something this morning. We worry about the lost people. We worry. How come they're all sitting there up in the certain house and don't never make a move? That because we took God at the certain house. We talk about that we took God at the government. We talk about that we took God at the slew. We also took God at the certain house today. And we took that. We say, God, we ain't gonna follow you. Because if we call that so-and-so preacher one, and you tell us to call him, and so-and-so will say something about it, they don't have nothing to do with us no more. And we enough for a man to do something to us than God. We need God on our side. God say, I'll be for you, who can be against you? Let me tell you something today. If God for who can be against? We ain't being told down from the outside. We are being told down from the inside. Because we don't follow God. Because we for you, what somebody might say. Let me tell you something today. We saw a bunch of hypocrites be uneasy. It seemed that way today. We say do this and do that, but then we don't do the thing that we teach that you need to do. What do you need to do today? You need to follow God. Let me tell you, what did God told the disciple that? Let me tell you, let me say, go down, read this. Now, I didn't know I was going to preach this today, but let me tell you, I'll read this one more time. And he said unto them, he talked to the disciple there, and he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Honey, do we believe that today? No, we don't. Honey, if you and God called preach that day, listen my voice. If God tell you that you need to, did God call you a preach? I believe He called you a preach. He told you to go all the way and preach. I believe He gave you that job there to preach the gospel. He didn't say go to the people that you ought to. He didn't say to go pat you on the back. He said go into all the way and preach the gospel. Honey, let me tell you something today. We got preachers today that tell you that you can't go over here and preach and can't go down and preach. Honey, if you're a God called preacher and you tell me, you give me a good excuse how come you can't preach. Honey, I don't hear good. Not so because some man may tell you not to, because you're going to make some enemy. Honey, you may make some enemy if you preach the gospel. Honey, but God will say who can be against you. Honey, we ain't worrying about God today. We're worrying about what people think about. Honey, we ought to be so popular today. We ought to look good. Honey, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm going to say everybody else. I like to go and preach somewhere and people come up and pat me on the back and tell me how good a job I done. But honey, they aren't about today. It's about preaching the truth to the lost. It's about the lost being saved. It's about God people getting a revival. Honey, do we need our people revived today? Yes, we do. Honey, do we God people need faith today? Yeah, we ain't got no faith today. Honey, we ought to do everything that we think need to be done. We ought to point everything out, think about it. Honey, you go to a church today and some preacher get up and got a whole sermon wrote on paper there. Got everything figured out, say what you going to do. Honey, I know I'm going to do today. I don't, because I believe you, Father God. Honey, let me tell you something. I didn't come over here this morning. All my note and everything pointing out what I'm going to do. If I had pointed out, I should have sent the paper over here or somebody else with you. God, that ought to be somebody we get off a piece of paper. Honey, let me tell you, my Bible teaches we need to serve God in the truth. How can you do that if you got everything pointed out? Honey, I'm quite not pointing everything out. Now I'm talking about everything. I don't want to pour nothing out. Honey, I want to follow God. Honey, let me tell you something today. Today is Easter Sunday. Today is the day that people go to the home church, go to the church and serve God. Honey, I wish I could go to my home church today. Honey, been thinking about that whole week. Yeah, today would be a good day to go there. But honey, God told me to go someplace else. I'm going someplace else today. I don't know how come. It don't know different how come. I tell you how come I go, because God kept putting in my heart to go there. I'm going to go. What's going to happen? I ain't got no idea. But I believe God going to bless me for it. I believe that God bless us if we follow Him. Honey, let me tell you something today. I believe that it's time that we serve God again. It's time that we get off our high horse, think that we know everything. But it's time that we get back down on knees and ask God to help us.
Amen.
Honey, we need a revival. Now, I talk about revival. I ain't talking about 1 or 2 getting saved. Honey, we can have a great revival all over this nation if us and God people will humble ourselves and turn back to God and turn for our sin. Honey, I believe that God would come up on the scene. He would save the lost. He would give us the power to preach. If we are praying, ask Him to send that great power there. But we don't want that great power today. We don't want God to lead and die with us today, because if we follow God today, we'll make some man mad. If we follow God today, hey, be people turning against you today. Honey, let me tell you something today. We got more excuse not to serve God than we had to serve God. Honey, we know that today, everybody that been saved today, I have enough sense to know that we owe everything to God. We are to know that salvation comes from God. That man did not have nothing to do with it. God made the part of salvation because He ever made the first man. Honey, let me tell you something that God knows that we're going to need to be saved. Honey, that because of being for the foundation of the world, He always had a plan of salvation for us that we might be saved. Honey, let me tell you this morning, if you at down lost today, it don't make no difference how cold and different I get. It don't make no difference how bad the shirt get. If you call upon God, if you ask Him, He will make a way for you to hear the gospel and He'll make way for you to get saved. Let me tell you something today. We need to see that the gospel go out. We need to be serving God every day, not so on Easter, not so on Christmas, but every day. We need to give God thanks, not so on Thanksgiving. We are thank God every day for everything that He give us. Let me tell you something this morning. It don't make no difference what you got this morning. God gave it to you, and you say, well, I ain't got much. You got salvation. You got everything that you need. If you've been saved by the grace of God, you got one you can talk to Cream for one day, and He can take care of the thing that we can't take care of. He can give us what we need. He can put food on our table. He can convict the lost. He can save the lost. He can give us the blessing we need if we ask Him for a blessing. And you say, well, yes, I will blessing. Okay, that's a good thing. Do you want to serve God today? You can't have a blessing if you ain't going to serve God. You can't have a blessing by doing everything the way you want to. You can't see lost people get saved if you ain't going to pray and preach and do the thing that God called you to do. And you say, preacher, I ain't been called because I ain't a preacher. Honey, God called each and one. He got a job for all. And me tell you something, He called all us to repent and be saved by His grace. And then once we are called and been saved by His grace, then He got a job for us, and we can be a help to someone else if we are preaching and serve God. If we don't worry about what people think about it and start in doing the thing that God has for us to do. If we don't get up and go to church on Easter and stay at home the other 51 week to do it. If we serve God, how do you serve God? You have to do it in truth and prayer. You have to pray. You have to ask God to help you. You have to ask God to give you the faith that you need, and you have to be willing to follow Him. Honey, if we ain't willing to follow God today, ain't no words of crying, do nothing. Honey, if you always got everything pouring out this morning before you get there, ain't no words of going. Honey, let me tell you, you got a program go by. Honey, we talk about these fancy shirts. They got the little program to hang out. Honey, what the difference? If you always got a program make up in you, man, and you gonna follow God, and you gonna do that, you ain't gonna follow God, and you gonna go by the program, you gonna get down Satan 2 or 3 songs, you gonna let the preacher get up, you gonna have power, you gonna sing another song or two, and the preacher gonna preach, and then you gonna dismiss and go home, and go out and eat a bit of meal, and you worry about going and eat more you are serving God. You so wasting with time. Honey, let me tell you, I've been there and know that. Honey, let me tell you, I don't preach nothing that I don't know about. Honey, because I've been there and done some of these things. Honey, I have sat in the church house before, listen to the preacher get done. Well, I could go out and eat, or I could go someplace else. Well, I'm serving God. No, I wasn't serving God. I should die to be seen. Honey, let me tell you, we don't need to be there to be seen. We need to be there to serve God. Amen. Honey, let me tell you something this morning. If you listen to me, you don't like what I'm preaching today, you think this Bible prove me wrong. Honey, let me tell you something today. Honey, we got to a point today that we think, honey, that we don't need God no more. What did the old people do back in the old day? Honey, what did they do feed you hot water on? Honey, they pray and ask God to make the ribbon for you. They pray about the food that they're going to have. They pray about the home they're going to have. Somebody gets sick, they pray about what do we do today? Honey, we get a job. We think that we can buy all the fancy stuff. We think that we can enjoy the thing of this world. Honey, you don't enjoy the thing of this world, serve God. And then you find out what the thing in this world, what is the most important thing you can enjoy in this world? Seeing somebody get saved. If you've been saved by the grace of God, if you lost, the best thing you can do, the most enjoyable thing you ever do, is get saved. Honey, can you be saved today? Yes, you can. Honey, so because I ain't the condition I need to be in, that don't mean that God doesn't love you. That don't mean Jesus didn't come out of the tomb. He did come out of the tomb. Honey, we celebrate that today. Let me tell you something. There's so many people today that believe everything except the truth. Let me tell you something. Ain't different God. Ain't but one God. Ain't but one God. Ain't but one Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And that's the only one you can serve today. If you serving something else, you serving the devil. Let me tell you something. The devil got more people out here trying to serve him today than God has. They try to deceive you. They take part of this Bible here and they deceive you and send you straight to hell. Let me tell you something. I don't want to deceive nobody today. I can't tell you today you lost. I can't tell you today you been saved. But you and God got to fix that up. Between you and God. I can't tell you today you following God or not. You tell me, are you following God now? Did you get up this morning before you ask God to will you die work you? Or did you decide you going to do this today and you going to do that today? Or you going to preach what God put up on your heart today? Or you got something pouring out that you going to preach that? Let me tell you, you got something you pouring out, it ain't going to be rough for him with me. Let me tell you something, God it ain't nothing. This Bible ain't a bit of the truth. Ain't nothing, this Bible ain't the truth this morning. But I can take this Bible and teach you almost anything you want to hear. I can make people feel good this morning by telling them how good job they doing, by how old we old past. We don't know what the old past is no more. Let me tell you something, what the old past, now you need talking to God. Asking God to send you the pastor that you need. Ask God to send you the harper that you need. Not get somebody because you work for them, they work for you. Not because somebody you like, but because that God told you to get them. I see that my time is getting short, but I can't harp that this morning. I thought I'd come over here this morning and had nothing to preach on. I don't never have nothing unless God give it to me. Let me tell you something this morning. If you at that walk this morning, you can be saved. If you at that been saved this morning, things can be a whole lot better. If you believe up on God, if you are humble and say die, and you are fire God, things will be a whole lot better for you. You may not have a big fan boat, you may not have a big house, but you have the peace of God. Let me tell you, best thing I got this morning, peace of God. Best thing I got this morning, I can sit up over here somewhere by myself, and God come by and bless me. The best thing I got is somebody can say, you be a harp to me. Not that I get the honor and glory for it, but that God get the honor and glory for it. Let me tell you something today. Everything we do, it ought to be for somebody else and not for us. Everything that we preach ought to be what God give us. And not what we think about it, but what the Bible teaches. Everything that we do, we need to follow God. We need to worship God because we love Him, and we need to give Him all the honor and glory. We don't need to think about what we are. I ain't nothing but a son that been saved by the grace of God. If I could do things, oh yes I would, but I can't redo nothing. But I got to the point I'm satisfied. God forgive me for the thing that I've done wrong, and God has saved my soul. It don't thing make a difference now. If can I be a harp to somebody else? Can I point somebody to Jesus? That's what we need to be doing today, is pointing people to Jesus. Amen. Not to some denomination, or not to some preacher, not to go here and go there. You need to go on. No, you need to go to Jesus. That's the one you need to go to this morning. You need to go to Jesus. Who do I need to go to this morning? I need to go to Jesus. Say, here I am. Give me something to do. Show me what you have for me to do. Give me the grace that I need, that I can follow you. Give God the honor and glory. Don't never think about yourself. Don't worry about the blessing that God going to give me, but worry about the blessing that God going to give somebody else. Pray that God bless all my brothers and sisters and save their lost. That'd be my message today.